Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Midwest Elite Showcase. We join in progress after some technical issues. About 2 minutes into this first quarter of action, knotted up at 2 apiece. It's the Glenpool Warriors out of Glenpool, Oklahoma versus the California Pintos. Glenpool with the ball. Corner three up and good. A big bucket from the corner for Faith Rogers, the 6-foot senior. And a steal on the other end by the Warriors. Applying some pressure to this Pinto squad on the fast break, getting out to the left corner, going to pull it back up and reset at the top of the key. On the attack, crossover, driving inside, it's dished out. Received in the corner and reset by Yaya Gibson. Corner three attempt, same spot, same result. Back-to-back threes for Faith Rogers. Glenpool opens up an 8-2 lead with back-to-back threes from Rogers. California tries to answer with a three of their own. It is short, a strong board inside by the big senior, Faith Rogers. I'm mixing my names up here.
These girls are shooting deep.
Excuse me, that is Tyree McKinney, the senior inside, but a wing three from Glenpool up and good. This time it's Mesky Proctor, the junior, at 5'7", knocking it down. And Glenpool with a quick 9-0 flurry in just a minute. By the way, I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me. We've got Ricky producing back there and Britt on the camera. Coach Vansel, Glenpool showing you why they're a premier team. I mean, 9 points in a minute, that was fast.
That was quick, man. They exploded quick, and looks like they have plenty of girls that can shoot the ball deep just by watching them to this point. So, yeah, pretty good start for this Tulsa team.
I've now lost my – oh, there it is. I was hiding my energy drink from myself.
I'm about to try one of these.
I tell you what, these energy drinks, our friends Coltrane Energy, right out of Syracuse, Missouri, just down the road, the prime sponsor of this Midwest Elite Showcase. We got a lot of great sponsors down here we'll talk about during the broadcast, and I got to give a lot of love, by the way, to Mr. Steve Carvajal. He has worked his tail off to make this happen and bring some premier basketball to Tipton. We'll have these games going on all week here on MoSportsZone.com. It is the press applied by Glenpool. California able to get into the front court, firing down low, but it's picked off again. Tyree McKinney is a force defensively down low. Glenpool to the corner. They go to McKinney on the block. Strong dribble, whipping it out to the right side on the drive, stepping through defenders. Mesky Proctor going to draw the foul.
Yeah, McKinney's got so far a pretty good career. She's over a 1,200-point scorer and over 800 rebounds. So she's they have a lot of great players, but that's a pretty exceptional one right there.
So McKinney got a chance to join the elite 1,000 club.
Most likely, I would think a girl like that should. Boy, looking at her, she looks like she can get up.
Yeah, I mean, I only know a couple players that have done that. One of them, Briar Cox, and I think Ava Schlotzhauer probably going to do it this year as well. Glenpool lobs in. They lead 11-2 with 4:30 to play in this first quarter of action. Working around the outside. Straight man defense from the Pintos of California. The attack inside of Cameron Shedd, the 5'7" senior. She is fouled. They're going to call it on the floor in the act of shooting. They will send Shedd to the line for two. So just a short trip down the road for Glenpool, Oklahoma. I don't know how far that drive is.
Them and Callie both coming from about the same distance. You're talking about, what, 5 hours?
Just play a little basketball as the first free throw is no good. By the way, this tournament, this shootout, is a lot of fun because we've got shot clocks, 35-second shot clock. Not that either team has even noticed it's there.
I don't think they're going to either.
Second free throw banked in. Bank is open on a Wednesday night in Tipton. Full court pressure here from Glenpool. Little 2-2-1 action, and Callie going to throw it into the Glenpool bench. I don't think California likes the pace that Glenpool wants to play at.
No, Glenpool's kind of enforcing their will right now on California on the style of play that's going on here. So,
I mean, this is a Lady Pinto program that has seen a lot of success over the last 10 years. To the block, turnaround jumper, soft touch from Tyree McKinney.
That's tough right there.
I don't know what you're going to do with her if she's hitting those. Back to that press by Glenpool. The Warriors trying to really take this one over, but a reach-in foul, a little overzealous for Glenpool, as that is going to go against Cameron Shedd. Glenpool out of Oklahoma. They're a Class 5 school, coached by head coach Bobby Belville.
Well, you know, if they got invited, they're a good program.
Yeah, they were a Sweet 16 team last year.
Yeah.
In Oklahoma. Callie trying to get the offense going. They go to the top of the key to Winnie Wood. She drives, dishes out to the left wing. 3 lined up, and shot just too strong. A good look, though, for Tragan Porter. Running the floor is Glenpool. They're going to have to pull it out. Working it around the outside. On the attack is McKinney. She gives it up to Gibson. Gibson's floater, too strong off the iron, but the rebound tipped out by McKinney and finished by...
That was Gibson, I believe.
It was Yaya Gibson with the finish?
Yep.
Okay, nice little floater off the tip from McKinney.
Right place, right time.
Callie struggling a little bit with the pressure, stepping into a 3 and splashing it home.
There you go.
Big shot for the Lady Pintos. That was knocked down by Winnie Wood, just a sophomore, and a 30-second timeout going to be called by the Glenpool Warriors. So with 3:10 to play, it's an 11-point Glenpool lead. I mean, Jason, once again, just take a moment to talk about this tournament. This shootout, excuse me. It's so cool to see this collection of talent brought to one place the way it has been.
Yeah, it's you're not going to see this very often, and if you do, you usually have to drive a long way and pay a lot of money. This is just absolutely unbelievable to have this kind of basketball. And I don't care if it girls, boys basketball, it does not matter. You're going to see great basketball the rest of this week.
I don't know if we're in commercial right now or not.
No, you're good, Colton.
Oh, I thought that text meant we were. My apologies. Glenpool on offense, 3:05 remaining in this first quarter of action. Little runner. I think that was trying to draw contact by Yaya Gibson, but instead it draws the baseline and goes back to the Lady Pintos. So back to the full court pressure. Callie running the floor, trying to get behind the defense. Shot won't go, but a trip to the free throw line for Ellie Bestian.
Yeah, that was a nice look by Winnie Wood there to find her down there.
Think there's any familial ties? Ellie Bestian, we got some Bestians over here in Tipton that know how to play.
I don't believe it's a coincidence, so I'm going to guess probably so.
First free throw for Ellie up and good. That's got to be a fun family connection because there's a smidgen of a rivalry between Tipton and California. Just a little bit.
A little. Yeah, just a little.
Second free throw for Bestian up and good as well. So Callie cuts into this Glenpool lead and makes it 16-7. 2:50 to go. Once again, shot clock winds, a 35-second shot clock. I will be shocked if we see many issues there. Ooh. Wow, getting a little chippy out here as a foul going to be called.
That's all right.
On California. That foul going to go on Kinsley Lawson. I remember her older sister. Her older sister was a bucket.
She can get it done, couldn't she?
But one thing about these Cali girls is much like the Tipton girls we just mentioned, you're not going to push them around.
No. I mean, you don't they have a great program themselves over the last, 20 years, and Cali's been great at basketball.
First free throw, no good. So, yeah, you try cutting through that lane, there might be a forearm shiver waiting for you from time to time, and that's just some physical basketball you're going to see in this area. The second free throw is up and good. Cameron Shedd with the bucket, so the lead at 17-7, 10-point lead for Glenpool. They pull that full court pressure, just staying straight man now. A little pick and roll action, top of the key for California. They go to the corner. It's Bestian, has to give it off. A little two-man game, trying to fire to the low block as they were trying to get Ella Berger on the cut, but it's going to be thrown out of bounds. Ball back to the Warriors. So wherever you're watching from right now, once again, all games played in this Midwest Elite Showcase will be right here on MoSportsZone.com. We'll have every single one of them for you this week. Going to be a great showcase. Another body hitting the floor.
That's some contact there.
This is half number 1 of 17 games in this showcase, and we've already seen 2 bodies on the floor early, and that's going to send Yaya Gibson to the free throw line.
I was going to say the little Lawson girl. I didn't see George Foreman put people on the floor as hard as that.
Gibson's first free throw is short. Like I said, I believe her older sister, I think that was Kirsten Lawson.
I believe so.
And you want to see a battle. I can remember watching her and Myra Class and Courtney Edwards and them kind of tie it up a little bit. And free throw is good. It's an 11-point lead for the Warriors. Tip on the pressure. Callie keeps possession. Wing 3 lined up. Quick trigger off the front iron. Won't go. Fight for the board, and it's tracked down by Cheyenne Hooks, just a freshman on this Glenpool squad. Something tells me you are fighting for minutes here in Glenpool, so to see a freshman out there is a big deal. Stepping into a wing three, splashing it home. Yaya Gibson. Just like that, Glenpool, Oklahoma has opened up a 14-point lead with 1:46 to go in the first quarter. Little overzealous with the pressure as a reach-in foul going to be called. But that's just team foul number 3 on Glenpool with 1:43 to go. You don't really mind that as a coach.
Nah, you're all right with that.
We will have an MVP of each of these games, though.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I got a shiny plaque up here, brought to you by Cliff Harris of California. Oh, and a near turnover. Instead, it's going to be a tie-up. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Pintos. Like I said, this is a 20-win Glenpool squad at the Class 5 level in Oklahoma. So pretty good. Oh, pass ahead. It was tipped. Goes out of bounds. Should stay with the Lady Pintos. Once again, Tyree McKinney. She is a legit 6 foot out there.
Well, not only that, it shows that she is committed to play volleyball, I believe. I believe it was a D1 program.
Yeah, she's playing
Louisiana something.
Yeah, Division I volleyball. Corner 3 from the Lady Pintos. It won't go. Rebound knocked loose. Fought for and controlled by Glenpool. On the run out. Yaya on the right side. Count it. Gibson having a nice first quarter.
Yeah,
She's got 10. Stuck in no man's land right on the midline. That's a tough turnover with pressure.
Yeah, this pressure is giving California a fit right now.
So yeah, Tyra McKinney committed to play volleyball for Louisiana Tech. That's
not bad. That's where Carl Malone went.
Oh wow, he was okay.
Yeah, he did okay. He did okay.
1:12 remaining in this first quarter. It's a 16-point lead, on the drive. Oh, it's stolen by California. The Lady Pintos look to run. Fast break, floater, middle of the lane. And a foul is called, and that will send Jana Lawson to the free throw line as well.
Yeah, if you're going to be playing D1 volleyball, you could probably jump about as high as whatever you want.
Yeah, she might block a shot or two.
She might block something, and she might be hard to throw over on the press, too.
I would say there's a chance you're right on that. First free throw for Lawson just rattles out. We're only going to see a few Missouri teams in this tournament. One of them slightly stands out. Second free throw is short as well. By that, I mean Incarnate Word is here.
Yeah, if you all have not seen Incarnate Word, I've been lucky enough to see him a couple times the last couple of years. That's a show.
Bang! Wing 3 knocked down. This time it's Emma Pringle, another freshman out here. 26 points have been put up in the first half by Glenpool, but muscling it up on the other end as Reitz Cushion. We've seen some good cushions come through California as well. That's a last name that rings a bell. And the shot thrown up nearly goes for Yaya Gibson. Offensive rebound back the other way. Emma Pringle forces the shot up, and she'll go to the free throw line.
With this Glenpool backcourt, they're not real tall. But, man, they don't care. They just take it at you.
Man, they've got 2 legitimate 6-footers. Honestly, I'm not positive they're not a little taller than 6 foot, as you see Faith Rogers out there as well. First free throw is up and good for Emma Pringle. Because I'm looking out here for California, and I'm not sure that Reese Cushion, that'd be Peyton Dunham. I'm not sure Peyton Dunham's far from 6 foot. And these girls are bigger than her. Second free throw won't go, but another offensive board. Who else but Yaya Gibson?
Gibson is having a game right now.
If you just looked at her, you would not think she's going to dominate the glass. She's 5'4".
But she is she plays about 6'4".
But Yaya Gibson does hold the school record for 3-pointers made in a season, as the 3 is launched by Glenpool and won't go. Rebound Callie, and a foul called with 21.6 remaining in the first quarter. There's a little bit of bad blood between these two teams that are nowhere near each other.
Yeah, there's a lot of little smirks and little looks, isn't there, from a lot of these girls?
That reach-in foul going to go on Cameron Shedd. That is her 3rd. So Shedd, we may see her limited minutes in this first half. But the flip side of that is it's an 18-point game right now. Callie trying to cut into that as Peyton Dunham is at the free throw line. And the first free throw for Dunham is good. So indeed, Shedd will go to the bench, and taking her spot on the floor is Kinley Kirk, a 5'11 junior, because Glenpool wasn't tall enough. Second free throw for Dunham, up and good again. Lead at 16, 20 seconds to go. Shot clock running, really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter probably this whole week.
Yaya with the ball. Backing her defender down.
Look at that,
Right
man.
hand, skip shot, won't go. Rebound tipped around. Yaya somehow gets it back, flips it up. Almost falls.
She
Fight
keeps
for
getting
the
the
board.
ball.
She gets another offensive board. This one tipped out of bounds, and that's how the quarter ends. Yaya Gibson.
You got to be kidding me right now, man.
She's got 10 points and may have 5 rebounds to go along with it, if not more.
She's like a magnet to the ball.
What a first quarter of action. Glenpool leads California 27-11. The opening game of the Midwest Elite Showcase. We'll come back with more. You're listening, or you're watching this game at MoSportsZone.com.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,000 Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
Glenpool leads California 27-11. Jason Glenpool has looked nothing shy of impressive early in this one.
Yes, they have.
Lady Pinto is trying to cut into this lead, but it's stolen on the run out. Pringle leading the fast break. Callie does a good job getting back. Ball on the floor, knocked loose, and it's picked up by Hooks. Whips it to the corner. Corner 3 dialed up, too strong off the iron. Fight for the board, and a strong rebound hauled in by Emily Berger.
Yeah, that was a nice box out by Berger.
Thrown to the wing, it's knocked loose on the floor. Diving for it is Reese Cushion, tying it up with Kinley Kirk. Jump ball called, and it will favor Glenpool. I tell you what, you look at the size out here, and you think, man, these bigs are going to dominate the paint, but I still can't get over Yaya Gibson is dominating the glass.
She is the big, yes.
Oh, man, just going up and snatching it out of there, whipping it to the right wing. 3 lined up, knocked down. Inside out game. Avery Allen with the 3 off a beautiful feed from Tyree McKinney.
You can pick your poison on this Glenpool team.
That inside out game, McKinney, I mean, they lobbed it up to her. She jumped 1.5 feet in the air to go take it. And then a tie up at midcourt. The possession arrow favors the Pintos.
I like the physicalness of this game. This is nice.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen UFC pay-per-view events that weren't this physical.
I mean, Callie wants to prove a point, too. I mean, this is their hometown. This is their home area here. And
oh, beautiful feed underneath, but the shot is blocked by McKinney. I like the 2-man game there, but a long 3 dialed up. It is short, and the rebound picked up and running with it is Kinsley Lawson. Top of the key is Lawson trying to make space, working against the defense of Hooks. Lawson gets it back. Scoop shot,
nice shot
just comes up short, and the rebound pulled in by McKinney. Cheyenne Hooks going to run the point for this Glenpool squad. They just lob it to McKinney. Long strides to the paint, steps around the defender. The shot won't go. When they want her to have it, they just toss it high.
toss it high.
On the run out, shot won't go, but going to the free throw line, Emily Berger. When your post runs the floor like that, you don't have a choice. You give her the basketball.
Yeah, she did a good job of running the floor, and they did a good job of finding her. Callie just gets some of these layups to go. Who knows? Maybe they can get back in this thing.
So Berger, her first free throw. Just a smidge off, goes off the right iron. Checking back into the game, Yabya Gibson, as well as Mesky Proctor, coming in for Glenpool. They will check in for Pringle and Avery Allen.
We have a Heath Murdoch
If you're
sighting
trying to
here,
sell a
by the
classic
way.
car, you already...
A rarity. Didn't know he left the house anymore.
I didn't know he's still alive. I had to ask him.
Second free throw for Berger is up and good.
Out of the blue, he's going to start texting.
He
Past
does.
his bedtime.
Glenpool with the ball. It's an 18-point lead for the Warriors. 6:14 to play in the second half. Ball's on the floor. Callie dives on it. Fight for it. It's finally picked up by the Lady Pintos, and they want to run. Ahead on the fast break, leading the way. But a reach-in foul going to go on Glenpool and slow things down.
These Glenpool guards are pesky, man. They're all over them.
So California going to try to go to work here. Lawson uses the screen, trying to go back to her post. Gives it to Berger. Spin
nice
move.
move.
Left hand scoops off the glass and scores.
That was pretty.
Berger versus McKinney, and Berger wins that round. I like a soft left-handed touch from your post. That's nice.
That was nice feet and a nice left-hand finish.
Drive.
Ooh,
Dropped
nice
off
hook.
to McKinney, and she answers back. Are we going to see a battle of the bigs here in Tipton? Oh, it's a steal. On the fast break, Euro off balance is flipped up, but one too many steps. I like the attempt there by Cheyenne Hooks, just a freshman, but lost her balance. And
To be honest, I don't even know how she got the shot off.
these kids are good at basketball. That's my best way to put it. California trying to handle this press. Lobbing to the middle. I just don't think you can lob with McKinney there, and she gets it ahead of the fast break, lays it up and in. Yeah, if you try throwing a lob, McKinney's out jumping whoever's near her.
Yeah.
D1 volleyball players generally have some hops. And she gets the steal on the press. Gives it up to Yaya Gibson. Reverse layup up and good. 36-14. Glenpool has opened up a 22-point lead with 5:06 to go. You're watching this game at MoSportsZone.com.
If you're trying to sell a classic car, you already know the drill. Tire kickers, no-shows, Facebook Marketplace, is this item still available? And then you're ghosted. At theraceshop.com, they take all that off your plate. Get your car in front of real buyers. The consignment process starts at 10%, and they handle every bit of the hassle so you don't have to. Real buyers, real exposure, no strangers at your house. With financing and layaway, more buyers can step up, which means your car has a better shot at selling fast. Visit their website, theraceshop.com, to view current listings and learn more.
5:06 remaining in this second quarter. Glenpool opened up a 22-point lead. Jason, this press has been deadly.
Yeah, this press is killing the Pintos right now.
It's kind of a 2-1-2 look, but they've got the two bigs on the back end, and just having McKinney back there really takes a lot of space, as I believe she's about to get called for the reach-in foul.
Yeah, it allows all your front players to be a lot more aggressive whenever you have McKinney standing back there who can clean up anything that gets by you.
I mean, two 6-footers. They got McKinney and Faith Rogers back there. So two senior 6-footers, very disciplined, play good defense. Callie trying to get the offense going here. It is Peyton Dunham on the point. Looking to turn the corner on Gibson. Little weave, gives it to Wood. Wood needs help and dumps it off to Bestian. A drive now from the corner for Berger. Back to Bestian. Pass is picked off. Restolen though.
Lord.
Yaya Gibson. And she is an impressive player. Gets it to McKinney on the cut, who scoops it up and in.
Unbelievable guard, man.
You don't drive this far for basketball unless you're good at it.
He is aggressive.
Breaking the press ahead. Callie now trapped in the corner in a bad way, but a reach-in foul from behind. I like the sportsmanship there. On the reach, that was Autumn Spears, knocked the player down and then reached out a hand, helped her back up. Like, sorry, I just clubbed you, but
yeah,
my bad. (38-14), a 24-point lead for Glenpool here in this first half. Near steal, knocked loose, but it is recovered by Emily Berger. She looks to drive, makes some space, turnaround jumper.
It was a nice look.
It was working against the defense of McKinney. McKinney gets the board, and Glenpool wants to run. As they've done all game, nearly stolen, knocked loose, but Yaya Gibson recovers it. She's going to attack. Her runner off the back iron wouldn't go, and Berger has the board. Winnie Wood going to bring it up the right side of the floor. Pinto, spin move, Wood scoop shot, won't go. She is fouled and will go to the line. I like that by Winnie Wood, just an aggressive take.
Yeah, it's a good take. It was definitely an aggressive foul. Not in a dirty way, but, man, these girls are getting after it.
Yeah, this basketball is not for the faint of heart. First free throw for Winnie Wood, up and good. Second free throw for Wood, rattles out, tipped around. Berger keeps it alive. Was fighting with McKinney, and a jump ball going to be called.
The crowd's helping out. I love when the crowd helps with the officiating.
So Glenpool will take back over. They lead 38-15. McKinney in the short corner. Double team comes. She gives it up. Gibson, wing three. Halfway down, but a strong rebound by Berger. I've honestly been very impressed with Emily Berger.
She's done a great job. What year is she?
She's a junior.
That's just a junior. That's right.
I mean, this is a pretty young squad for California. Only one senior on the team, and that's Peyton Dunham. Working the ball around. Are the Lady Pintos trying to break this press? They do so. It's whipped to the corner on the drive. Bestian tried to scoop it off. A fight on the floor. Ellie Berger getting tied up down there as she was battling it out, I believe, with Autumn Spears.
This Glenpool team can test everything, literally.
Yeah, they were guarding somebody on the bench earlier.
I was going to say, man, they'll knock the water ball out of your hand if you're over there.
Man, now that I see him on the lob, Berger is a legit 6 foot. She's just as big as McKinney. And a three from the corner. It goes. They going to count it? The basket counts, but the foul going to go on
Foul should be
Ella
on
Berger.
Ella Berger.
But the basket stands.
Who made that shot?
That is a great question.
I'll figure it out.
So back to work is Glenpool. They lead by 20. Gibson takes on the entire defense. Left-hand shot just too strong. How she gets to the basket the way she does is beyond me. Oh, hanging in the air. The scoop shot won't go. Nice take from Kinsley Lawson. Glenpool back the other way. Yaya Gibson outrunning everyone down the court. Gives it up. They get it to McKinney on the drive. She dishes to the corner. Three lined up. It is too strong. Great box out by Ella Berger. Berger wasn't even looking, and I think she took the ball to the side of the head. She was boxing out so strong. But it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Glenpool. It'll be Lady Pinto ball.
Well, you better be physical if you're going to play in this one.
I would say if you're going to play in any of these 17 games, you better be physical. I mentioned again, we do have a shot clock. We haven't got close to using the shot
You might as well
clock.
take it down. It's just for decoration.
Let's just cut it in half. New rule, 10-second shot clock. Callie going to the block. Berger,
Oh,
turn
nice
around.
stuff.
And she gets her own miss, puts it back up and in.
They going to give it to her?
They're going to say that it was on the floor, but she'll get 2 free throws. So California's played much better in this second quarter. They've cut the lead to 20 and a chance to get it back down into the teens. And a lot of it's been Berger going right at the bigs of Glenpool. That is a unique free throw form for Berger. It rattles around, holds up on the iron, and comes out. Now, Emily Berger has been extremely aggressive, fighting on the boards. Second free throw rolls off the iron again, and McKinney just soaring for the board. Avery Allen back into the game will bring it up the floor. To the corner. Gibson. Her pass, though, stolen. Callie wants to run. On the fast break, strong to the basket, too strong. Offensive board, Callie, mid-range jumper up, won't go. Rebound, controlled by who else but Gibson. Gibson on the fast break. They're going to call a reach from behind, and that may have actually saved a bucket. It's not crazy to say Gibson might have 7 rebounds.
She's I'd say easily. She did a good job of using her body as she was going to block the California defender, just to dribble right in front of her where she has to foul you. So that's a pretty good guard right there, man.
So confused how you have multiple 6-footers on this team, and the 5'4" girl is leading you in rebounds. Gibson on cue, wing 3 off the front iron. McKinney, and she can rebound too. Offensive board, she's fouled and go to the line for 2.
Gibson's really shy about shooting the ball too.
Yeah, they've really got to talk her into it.
Man, I love it.
You don't set the school record for 3-pointers made in a season as a sophomore without having a little confidence. McKinney's free throw rattles and falls. knocking on the door of double digits for her. (39-18), 21-point game. McKinney could make it a 22-point lead. And she does. 2 minutes to play in the first half. It's California and Glenpool, Oklahoma. It's the Warriors and the Lady Pintos. Callie was trying to get it to Berger on the block, but it's tipped and stolen. Avery Allen going to bring it up the court. Straight man defense both ways. It's been that way all game long. McKinney and Berger battling, and Berger jumps the pass. Her pass ahead, though, is picked off and restolen by Faith Rogers. Souvenir ball thrown to the front row of the crowd, and it'll go back to the Lady Pintos. They threw it to the California section, so Callie gets the ball.
Yeah, I think so. If you run out the door with it, you'll get the ball.
Winnie Wood over to Porter, working around the outside. And it's just taken away. Stolen on the fast break, run out, scoop shot won't fall. Offensive board.
Unbelievable.
Yaya Gibson flirting with a double-double in the first half with rebounds.
I didn't even know she was down there. She's
Maybe
everywhere.
that's how she gets these rebounds. She just, like, you don't notice she's there. She's 5'4". She just kind of sneaks in when you're not looking, grabs the board, and scores. Gibson's first free throw's up and good. Second free throw attempt for Yaya. Also online. 1:19 to go. It's 42-18. It's all Glenpool in this one. A near steal on the press. Callie able to get it across half court, working the ball around. Lawson has it, gives it up to Wood. Wood trying to attack, goes to Berger on the block. Turnaround, right hand off the glass, and good. And Emily Berger is a ball player.
Right now, she's kind of carrying the load for the Pintos.
22-point game under a minute to play. Wow, what a screen set. Shot won't go. A very frustrated Yaya Gibson.
Yeah.
But McKinney just set a screen that rattled my jaw just watching it. Oh, Wood tries to give it up, and what a heads-up play, no pun intended, but who else picks it up but Gibson? Gibson reverses running away.
You got to be kidding me right now.
I got told about Gibson before the game, and they said you're going to say her name a lot. I didn't know what they meant by that. Now I get it. Gibson is everywhere. Thus far in this game, Yaya has rebounded. She has scored. She ran the shot clock for a little while. She coached both teams.
You think she gets tired?
No.
Look at her.
Still pressuring the ball as we got 20 seconds left. It is a steal by Glenpool. Glenpool could get the last shot here if they so choose. 10 seconds remaining. McKinney at the top of the key. Drops it off to Yaya. Gibson looking to turn the corner. Gives it to the wing. 5 seconds to play. McKinney, step back, mid-range, won't go. Goes out of bounds with 0.7 seconds remaining. So, a little weave offense. Callie going to have enough time to catch and shoot, and they won't even try the shot. We've played one half of basketball, and Glenpool leads California 44-20. Your halftime show is coming up. You're listening to this game from the Midwest Elite Showcase on MoSportsZone.com.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit CapitalMonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever. The Tipton Latham Bank is a locally owned and operated full-service independent community bank, serving the area since 1906. The Tipton Latham Bank N.A. is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. The Tipton Latham Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Stop by the Tipton or Latham branch or visit TiptonLathamBank.com.
Cliff House Buildings offers a diverse range of high-quality products designed to meet the needs of builders, DIY enthusiasts, and homeowners alike. At Cliff House Buildings, you'll find storage buildings, portable restrooms, toolboxes, utility cabinets, gates, construction items, including mini excavators, skid steer attachments, and more. Financing is available, so stop by Cliff House Buildings on the north end of Lori next to the Dollar General, or check out their website, cliffhousebuildings.com. Cliff House Buildings. Call 1-800-474-7182.
Almost everyone in the lake area believes the winter sales myth that sales drop off drastically for the colder months.
Not Mythbuster Patty McNally with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Call or email her to find out the surprisingly high percentage of sales from November through February for the past 4 winters.
Wow, her QR code took me to some great listings.
Reach out to Patty for that amazing percentage, whether selling or buying or just curious. Call 573-434-2000 or Patty McNally at remax.net. She's a proud supporter of girls basketball everywhere.
We're back at the half in what has been a fun first half of play between Glenpool, the Warriors out of Glenpool, Oklahoma, and, of course, the California Pintos from just right up the road here at California, Missouri. I'm Colton Taylor, the coach Jason Vansel with me on this game, and we've got Ricky Engineering, Britt on the camera. Coach Vansel, let's start with the team leading by 24. What did you see out of Glenpool that was working for the Warriors in that first half?
A whole lot of Gibson, without a doubt, and some McKinney thrown in there. But I don't know if I've seen a guard with the energy that Yaya Gibson has. This is unbelievable to watch. I mean, I knew we were going to see a lot of great players. This is just the first game of this deal. But, man, for being 5'4", you would never know a girl could play that way at that height, man.
If every athlete had a motor like Yaya Gibson, there's no telling what we would see. I mean,
that's unbelievable. That'd be really scary if she was taller.
Oh, yeah.
She'd put the fear at people.
It makes me think of Allen Iverson. There was a quote Kobe Bryant once said that the world should be happy that Allen Iverson's not 6'5" because we'd never stop him. All of girls basketball should be thrilled that Yaya Gibson is not 6 foot tall because she might go dunk on somebody.
She would be trying to tear the rim down on every play. I've never seen a girl that has just a natural ability to always be around the ball and get the ball. I don't even see her down the floor half the time, but there she is. I don't know, but I mean, it's a testament to her. I mean, that girl's got, and you can just see it in her eyes. She's intense in everything she does. And I don't want to take away from McKinney either because she's a great athlete too. She's got 10 points in this first half, probably 5 or 6 rebounds herself, and done a great job. But man, everything seems to go through Gibson. She's kind of the fire plug of the offense.
Well, I got to make sure I get the logo turned out as we got the camera on us here for Coltrane Energy, which is the only thing that's going to get me through this tournament, or this showcase, I should say. I say that it's going to be incredibly exciting as we have 17 games counting this one this evening.
That it?
Yeah, just a few, but a big shout out to some of the sponsors that made this possible. As we got Benny Hayden and Ford right here in Tipton, Railway Signs, OPA Food Management Incorporated, the Tipton Latham Bank, the Army National Guard, the Tipton One Stop, of course, always love seeing the Bailey family over at Tipton One Stop, Show Me Shootouts, Commerce Bank, and, of course, Como Connect, and our title sponsor here at the Midwest Elite Showcase, Coltrane Energy. And, we have some wonderful sponsors on our broadcast as well and appreciate each and every one of them. You'll be hearing of them through all the games, but I told him I was going to talk about him on air, and he's just going to have to live with it. I'm holding in my hand a plaque right now.
Yeah, pull that out. I want to see. Oh, that looks nice.
This beautiful plaque that you're going to see here, as I apparently need to adjust this. We'll have the bugs worked out tomorrow, I hope. Okay. So, as we look at this here, this beautiful plaque will be going to the MVP of this game. Right now, is it safe to say that the MVP race is kind of a one-person race?
It's a one-person, yeah.
I mean, Yaya Gibson's name's got to be at the top, but we've still got a whole half to go. Now, I will say, Tyree McKinney has played very, very well. And if you look at the Lady Pintos, Emily Berger has impressed me.
Berger has really come on strong in that second quarter and was kind of the fire for the Lady Pintos as well. But, yeah, she's doing a good job, and that's asking an awful lot to go against a D1 volleyball player.
And
with 1,200 points and 800-plus rebounds in her basketball career.
Super talented player, no doubt about that. But, yeah, where I was going with all this, though, was this plaque, these sponsors, these teams. it's all the crazy mind of Mr. Steve Carvajal.
Well, that's just a class move right there. That's class.
Yeah, he wanted to make sure that there was an MVP for every game. And, I mean, Steve, I saw Maddie yesterday, and I joked with Maddie, has your dad slept this week? And she kind of looked at me like, what is sleep? He doesn't do that right now. But I know he's been so excited about this and bringing all this to Tipton. And, Jason, this is such a cool moment for a town like Tipton because you've got 10 states represented and some of the best basketball around being played right here. How big is that for a community?
Oh, man, dude, I know you're mayor of Stover, Colton, but you want to become mayor of Tipton. Carvajal's got it figured out.
Yeah.
You start bringing in all these teams, all these people. You bring all this attention in here. These people, you ask what it does for your community. Well, not only does it fill your gym up and get people here, but it's going to get your restaurants full. It's going to get your businesses full. People are going to be spending money in our local area. I mean, this is Carvajal single-handedly, just brought up the economy right here in this local area just with this one tournament that's only going to grow. I mean, it sounds like this thing is there's already teams coming for next year and people wanting to get in this deal. So this is going to be a great thing that they started and can do every year. So hats off to Mr. Carvajal, Culpepper, all of Tipton here, man. This is a great thing.
And I'm going to have to recheck some things because I was mistaken as some games are going to get moved around tomorrow. It will be Tipton and Owensboro Catholic at 7 o'clock. Then at 8:30, this Glenpool squad will face off with Bishop Miege
so
out of
Kansas. That is the updated schedule right there, right?
Yes, I believe so. Yes, because it's got Tipton moved. Tipton was set to play on Friday. We were going to see this Cali squad again tomorrow, but California was kind enough to swap with Tipton because Tipton's boys are playing in their state championship in football, and the girls want to go cheer them on. So,
Colton, the updated schedules, Glenpool, Bishop Miege at 7, Owensboro Catholic, and Tipton at 8:30 tomorrow is what's on the website and everything.
Okay, so the same game, they just flipped it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's just start times.
Gotcha. Well, either way, we will have those 2 games for you tomorrow night. Now, before that, we will have some boys basketball, but that'll be at, right here on MoSportsZone as well. But this is all about the Midwest Elite Showcase, and we're going to get ready for the second half. It's 44-20. Glenpool leads California. We'll see if the Lady Pintos can make a run. You're watching the Midwest Elite Showcase here at MoSportsZone.com.
Find it, try it, paint it, love it. 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 Find it, try it, paint it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Are you ready? Skydive Lake of the Ozarks wants everyone to experience the thrill of a lifetime. They've got 30 years jump experience with a commercial pilot and 2 Cessnas ready to fly and let you experience the lake like you've never seen it at 10,500 feet. Look them up online at Skydive Lake of the Ozarks or call 573-745-7032. There's only one way to get high, and that's with Skydive Lake of the Ozarks.
Jason, I got to tell you, I'm actually having to reply to a text right now as one of our longtime favorites here in Tipton. Mama Bailey was just texting me. First off, that she's got our autographed thing from last year. We have a full collection at our radio station. We've covered the Tipton Lady Cardinals now for 6 years, and for every year that they go to the Final Four, they make this poster, and I love how they do it. They sign autographs for the younger kids before they leave out, and they give us one every year. We hang them up all across the radio station, but Mama Bailey, of course, the Bailey family with Tipton One Stop have always been a proud supporter of these Cardinals, but they said they're headed down to watch old Chuck play down at Drury.
Yeah.
It's like that's still so impressive to me that Charlie Bailey's made her way to that squad.
We need to head down there at some point ourselves. What a beautiful facility down there. If you ever never seen the inside of that gym that Drury built, what a great program and what a great kid they picked up from Tipton.
Oh yeah, there's not many like Chuck. With that said, back to basketball we go. Third quarter action. Glenpool going to have the first possession, working it around the outside on the attack, just making some space, firing the three. It was partially tipped, but McKinney gets the board. Back around the outside, another near steal, but it's controlled by Gibson. High post, McKinney on the move, pulls up the mid-range and splashes it home.
Smooth right there.
That's just an athlete being an athlete.
Yeah.
Glenpool going back to the press. Berger at midcourt. Fires ahead to Dunham. Dunham goes back to Berger at the high point.
Ooh, puts a march
Now
on
a
it.
three lined up and splashed home. Peyton Dunham with a hand in her face. Didn't care. That's a big bucket.
Yeah, she had to put a little extra arch on that one.
Back the other way is Gibson. Gives it off to Avery. Now a corner three dialed up. Too strong off the iron, and the rebound hauled in by Winnie Wood. Winnie will bring it up the floor for the Pintos. Berger running, gets it on the block. Turnaround, maybe took an extra step. I like the aggressiveness, though.
I do, too. I like the aggressiveness. I wish he'd have just took it on up and take the foul.
You say that, but, I mean, if you had Tyree McKinney guarding you, you'd probably think twice about it as well.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Back the other way is Gibson. To the corner, gives it off to Rogers. Back to McKinney. She drives, and a reach-in foul, I believe, going to go against Berger.
Yeah, that was the only way you were going to stop that because she had her on her hip quick.
Just the second on Berger, which is physical as the Post have been playing. I'm kind of shocked to see that. Kind of appreciate that the officials are letting these squads just play it out. McKinney gets the inbounds, going to skip it cross court. Thought about the three, but passing on it was Avery Allen. Back to McKinney, top of the key. Long strides, right hand off the glass and in.
Man, she gets around there quick.
Tyree McKinney, what a ball player she is. 13 rebounds in the first half for McKinney. I want to know how many Yaya had. Proctor gives it up to Rogers. Working around the outside is Glenpool. 48-23. California trying to apply a little pressure here.
We're getting after it a little bit.
Yaya Gibson turning the corner, whips it to the corner. Corner three dialed up, splashed home. Faith Rogers with another corner three. And it goes to a 28-point lead for the Lady Warriors. And a tip on the fast break.
Yeah, Rogers getting it done on the other end, too.
We're going to have a third headset ready for tomorrow so that we can get Coach Carvajal on when he comes around. I know he's just over here smiling at the talent that he's brought in for this Midwest Elite Showcase. He's kind of a little mad scientist like that. And the shot up and in.
Dunham.
That was Dunham with it. So Dunham with 5 quick ones here in the third quarter. Puts it back at a 26-point game. Yaya Gibson off balance, nearly got it to fall. I can't get over this kid. She is 5'4", plays like she's 6'3".
How many shots has she almost made? This girl would have 30 easy if she made everything.
I'm like I said, Yaya is always in the right spot, and she never seems to get tired. And she's money from the free throw line. What's that? Second free throw, up and good as well. 53 to 25. 28-point lead. Callie trying to deal with the pressure across half court. Winnie Wood has it. She's being harassed. Drives, drops it off to Dunham. Dunham, a skip pass over to Lawson. Lawson to the corner. Wood, she'll try a three off the back iron strong. Who else with the board but Gibson?
No kidding, man.
I'm telling you, if Gibson does not have a double-double, she's close to it. But look at her. She walks away. She's not even breathing hard.
No, it's like a cross-country / soccer kid or something. They just run all the time.
Quick trigger three won't go for Lawson. Running the floor, McKinney, extra pass, but a great job getting back by Berger. I'm telling you, both the posts for these teams have played so hard in this game.
Yeah, that's been a lot of fun to watch.
Off the inbounds, quick trigger shot won't go for Gibson, and the board hauled in by Wood. Bringing it up the floor is Lawson. Working the ball around. Corner three dialed up and splashed home. Reese Cushion with the three. 53-28 is the Glenpool lead with 4:52 remaining in the third quarter of action. Oh, a nice crossover. Gibson now hits the spin move. Fighting between everyone. Flips the shot up and is fouled.
Good luck, girls. Good luck. I don't know what you do with that.
She's got handles.
She's got a low center of gravity anyway, and I don't know how you stop that.
There's her one kryptonite. She missed a free throw finally. It is possible. Kick her off.
Do more or go to the bench.
She's out here with 18 points,
10 rebounds. I mean, are you kidding me? And never jumped on any of the rebounds. She's just in the right place at the right time.
That's just high basketball IQ. The second free throw. She corrected it. She gets to stay on the floor. 19 points leading the way is Yaya Gibson. Callie able to break the press. Into the forecourt near Steele. Instead, it's kept alive. Working around the outside. On the drive is Dunham. Hands it off to Lawson. Spin move in the paint. Goes back to Dunham. Dunham fires to the corner. They go to the block. Looking around, needing help was Berger. Ella Berger, that is. Round the outside. 3 dialed up for Lawson. Off the back iron. Rolls around and finally hauled in by McKinney. Man, they're grabbing jerseys out there fighting for this ball.
Yeah, it's on.
Proctor gives it off to McKinney. McKinney was looking for the skip, but the backboard got in the way.
California's really struggling to find any kind of offense inside the three-point line right now.
I mean, I can't blame them. There's so much wingspan on this Glenpool squad.
Yeah, they're just everywhere. It's like having 6 defenders out there.
And once again, we will see Glenpool again tomorrow night as they will battle it out with Bishop Miege. I've heard they're pretty good at basketball.
Be a good one. Yeah.
I think it's 25 of the last 49 state titles, something like that. That's impressive. And on the fast break, layup too strong, wouldn't go for Emma Pringle. Lady Pintos have the ball, running back the other way. Lawson, may have been a reach. They're just going to say out of bounds.
What's crazy
no,
about
it is a reach-in foul.
The Bishop Miege, as you said, they've won the last 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you had the 2020 year where it was shut down. So, and then they won in 2019.
Oh.
So they've technically 1, 2, 3, 4, won the last 5 in a row.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. So that'll be a lot of fun.
Lady Pintos trying to go skip pass, and it wound up in the chairs on the front row. So that's going to be a turnover back to the Lady Warriors.
But they also got the 17, the 16, the 15, and the 14 as well, Colt. So
they've
won a lot in 20 years, but they've won a lot in the last 10.
Man, I'm excited. I'm excited to see a lot of teams in this tournament. I'm excited to see the Lady Cardinals in this tournament because I truly don't believe they're backing down from anybody either. Corner 3 dialed up for Glenpool, won't go. Rebound hauled in and controlled by Ella Berger. Kinsley Lawson looking to attack. Stops in the paint, needs help. Finds it working around the outside. Ella Bestian gives it back to Lawson. Now top of the key, Porter. Lawson lobs it down to the paint. Inside out game sets up a 3 for Dunham.
Ooh.
Nearly went. The board tipped out by McKinney. Long shot. Lawson with a step back 3.
Nice job.
Kinsley Lawson from downtown. It's back to a 23-point game, so it keeps looking like it's going to get close to turbo clock, and Callie keeps reeling it back in. Oh, a near steal. It is a steal. Poked away and stolen on the block. Trying to get ahead of the fast break. Lawson's shot just too strong with the left hand, and then I think they're going to get her for a foul. As back into the game for Glenpool.
Well, I will say this,
Cameron Shedd.
I think that should be her 3rd foul, and all 3 of them put somebody on the floor.
Well, at least you're getting your money's worth out of the foul.
If you're going to do it, do it.
Once again, a lot of love to Coltrane Energy. They're the reason I'm going to survive these next 3 days.
First energy drink in my 50-year life, man.
Wow, your first energy
It's
drink.
my maiden voyage on this thing.
I'm glad we could start you off with a homegrown energy drink. McKinney on the block. My goodness, just fighting to get around the defense of Ella Berger. What an athlete.
I really don't know how to describe it.
Do you feel like you can race your car home?
I don't know. Maybe just pull it home myself. I've never had anything like it.
I keep forgetting we've got a shot clock in this game because neither team has even thought about using it.
Maybe we ought to tell the other 2 teams so they know to maybe try it out.
First free throw for McKinney, no good. If we keep this pace up, Steve, can we drop it down to a 15-second clock? Second free throw for McKinney on the way and good. Once again, McKinney, she's up to 16 points now. It's going to be hard to pick an MVP in this game. Parker to the block, shot too strong. McKinney another rebound. She had 13 in the first half. She's probably had another 6 or 7 here. She may be flirting with a 20-rebound game.
Yeah, very much so.
Once again, it's almost like D1 volleyball players must be pretty athletic or something.
I think that's what they recruit on.
56-31. 2:26 to go in this third quarter. McKinney back at the line, splashes it home. The only thing scarier than an athletic center is one that can make her free throws.
Yeah, you just don't mess with those kind of kids.
You know what I love is as second free throw is good. I was looking down on the block. They got Yaya Gibson lined up on the block to fight for the board. And no one's going to argue with him about it either. Callie able to break the press. Strong take, too strong with the left-handed layup was as a tie-up. It was Peyton Dunham smoking the layup, but
guess who's down there grabbing the ball?
I'm going to guess Yaya was somewhere in there.
5'4", Miss Gibson.
I'm telling you, my prediction is if Yaya was 6 foot, if she hits a growth spurt, she's dunking on somebody.
I'm not gonna lie, I'd like to see her in the weight room. The girl looks like she knows her way around the weight room a little bit, too.
I'd say so. Quick trigger, corner three, splashed home from the Lady Pintos. Winnie Wood from downtown.
That's her third three on the night.
Glenpool looking to answer. Yaya on the wing, directing traffic. Going to send a cutter before finally getting the ball to Cameron Shedd. Going to McKinney on the block. Turns quick right hand.
I don't know what you do with that, man. That's easy.
Applaud her and say, nice bucket.
Nice bucket.
The pressure from Glenpool, they're going to get called for a reach. I believe that is going to go against Cheyenne Hooks. Once again, just a freshman. You've got a freshman out here running with this
And that's
squad.
a good point because she's an aggressive little thing, too. Her and Pringle, number one, all these girls kind of look about the same height, but, man, they get after you.
On the attack, Callie. Berger, her shot over McKinney. McKinney may have altered it a bit. Long rebound. Winds up in the hands of Yaya. She dishes it out to the wing to Pringle. To McKinney. Back to the right side. On the attack is Hooks. Her shot just short. Rebound hauled in by Jana Lawson.
She isn't afraid of nothing either, man.
Ball hits the floor. McKinney comes away with it. Layup on the other end. Won't go. Hangs up on the iron. And finally pulled in by Winnie Wood. And immediately the Glenpool defense is there. Dunham with it, needs help. Football throw ahead and a tie-up, but a reach-in foul going to go on Cameron Shedd, and I think that's her fourth.
I believe so.
That is indeed her fourth with 1:09 to go, but it's a 26-point lead. So just full court man pressure now from Glenpool. Dunham able to break it. The double team comes right across half court, and a reach-in foul now going to go against Emma Pringle. Coach Carvajal sitting over here thinking, this reminds me of my Meadville days, the way they're just flying all over the floor, jumping passes.
Had a lot of success down there.
He did. Dunham gets it in. It's knocked loose. Berger corrals it and nearly finished the shot, but instead Emily Berger will go to the free throw line. Man, just a junior. Callie's got something there.
She did a great job of using her body to shield McKinney off. That was a good job. I know she didn't put it in, but, man, that was a good job.
I'd like to know how tall Berger is, because the more I look, I mean, she's taller than McKinney by a little bit.
She is a little bit.
Her first free throw up and good. Like, I'm not convinced there's not an inch or two there. Maybe it's the way they're standing on the court. Maybe the court goes downhill.
You think so?
Second free throw rattles out. A fight for the board. They're going to call her for a foul, but I respect the hustle of Peyton Dunham battling with McKinney. That will send McKinney to the free throw line.
Well, she's pretty solid from the free throw line. She's only missed one tonight.
McKinney's just been good everywhere in this game, defensively, offensively, on the boards, whatever you need. So her first free throws nails. Puts her at 22 on the evening. I really don't know right now. This MVP award, you could say McKinney, you could say Gibson. No one's going to argue either way. Can you give it to both of them somehow?
Well, I'm going to tell you what, whenever somebody's got a 20-20 game and you're still not convinced all 100% that they're the MVP.
Now a steal. McKinney says, let me show you more. Trucks through the defender and will go to the line. Listen, I'm going to be the one to say it. Just kudos to Winnie Wood for getting in the way of McKinney because she was shot out of a cannon going at the rim. Wow. McKinney's first free throw off the iron. Wow, a rare miss.
Kryptonite.
She's got 23 points and 24 boards. That's kryptonite. I don't want to see her without it. Second free throw online. 24 points for Tyree McKinney.
This press is unbelievable.
Oh, my gosh. Just bodies flying everywhere. Emma Pringle, I think, going to get the foul for Glenpool, but that should be Lady Pinto free throws. The lead at 28. Callie can cut into it here at the line.
So Glenpool's got some girls that can play free safety.
Yeah.
Come up and put a hit on you.
Yeah, I mean, now that they're standing down there, I'm telling you, Berger's at least 6'1". First free throw for Dunham, up and good. Second free throw good as well. 63-37 with 41 seconds to go. Ooh. Man, just breaking down the press and a little floater off the spin.
Man.
Yaya Gibson reminding people, hey, I'm in the MVP race too for a reason.
Yeah.
Callie going to the block to Berger. Spin move, drops it off. Wing three for the Lady Pintos. Nice shot, Winnie Wood, and a great feed set up by Emily Berger. 10 seconds left. Yaya Gibson, she wants the ISO. I want to see this. Gibson, little hesitation, drives to the right, step back, makes space, runs into contact, flips it up, and will go to the line.
The fact that she even gets it to the rim.
It's like she's just sizing you up when she gets one-on-one. Yeah. It's one of those, may I have this dance? And even though the other person's going, no, you may not, please don't.
Yeah.
Yaya's first free throw is nails. She's up to 22. Once again, she's got a double-double at this point. Like,
oh, easy.
But I am blown away by this young lady. Second free throw good as well. 23 points through three quarters for Yaya. Another 24 points from Tyree McKinney. We've played three. It's 67-40. Glenpool leads Callie. You're watching this game on MoSportsZone.com.
If you're trying to sell a classic car, you already know the drill. Tire kickers, no-shows, Facebook Marketplace, is this item still available? And then you're ghosted. At theraceshop.com, they take all that off your plate and get your car in front of real buyers. The consignment process starts at 10%, and they handle every bit of the hassle so you don't have to. Real buyers, real exposure, no strangers at your house. With financing and layaway, more buyers can step up, which means your car has a better shot at selling fast. Visit their website, theraceshop.com, to view current listings and learn more.
Since 1991, Capital Monuments and the Atterbury family has served and supported the Mid-Missouri area. They've been offering generations of memorial experience by designing and creating the highest quality monuments. At Capital Monuments, they specialize in creating personalized and lasting tributes, from pre-need and at-need family memorials to military and community tributes. Come in and talk with one of their monument design specialists. They're located west of Jefferson City in Apache Flats, or visit capitalmonuments.com for photo samples. Capital Monuments, the tribute that lasts forever.
As we get ready to jump into the fourth quarter, this has been fun to watch. If you're a fan of just good basketball in general, then we've seen it here. This Glenpool squad is impressive, and I know we've said her name a lot, but Jason, how can you not be impressed with Yaya Gibson?
Well, you got a 6-footer inside that's got about a 20-20 game, and you got your 5'4" kid who's probably got about a 20-12 game right now.
And we got an offensive foul there. Did that go against Gibson?
I think so, yep.
Okay, that's kind of impressive in itself. She leveled somebody at 5'4".
She didn't budge. She didn't.
And when I say 5'4", I think she's 5'4" on her tiptoes. Like, this is, I don't know. That is her third foul. It's 67-40. Glenpool in control. Speaking of a strong foul, or a strong screen, Berger.
Look at Berger fighting down there right now.
Yeah,
McKinney.
she is a strong player. Lawson steps into the mid-range jumper, and the rebound hauled in by Emma Pringle. I'd like to watch the rebound drills at practice.
No kidding.
Yaya Gibson through the contact and is still almost win. Off balance. This has just been incredible to watch. But yeah, for real, the rebound drills in practice, like, I don't even know. Is it just bodies hitting the floor left and right?
Mops and buckets of blood.
Gibson's first free throw up and good. So Gibson now takes over the scoring lead at 24. Little battle going on between her and McKinney. McKinney at 23. Now McKinney's probably got 23 boards to go with her 23 points, but Yaya's probably got 10 or 12. And the second free throw is long. winds up in the hands of Dunham for California. So the lead at 28 with 7:20 to play. Going to the block to Berger. Once again, fighting strong down low. She is fouled. That is going to go against Faith Rogers, 6-foot senior for Glenpool. California on offense. I was trying to use sign language with Coach Culpepper. A corner three launched, won't go for Dunham. Offensive board kept alive. That's Cushion with it. And tracking it down now is Berger. Berger in the short corner, goes to the block on the cut, finds Lawson, won't go. Cushion, another offensive board. Her putback won't go. Another offensive board, and she is fouled.
Working hard inside.
I was trying to tell Coach Culpepper that, you know, Myra Class over there, legendary Cardinal, might feel like the most useless person on the planet right now. Her job's to run the shot clock. And he's like, nobody knows that it's here.
Welcome to the show, girl. Once the lights go out, it's doing the boring, mundane stuff the rest of your life. Welcome to being old.
First free throw is no good for Reese Cushion.
What is that? You join the has-been clubs.
Second free throw off front iron, no good, and this one hauled in by Emma Pringle. Emma at 5'3", still grabbing boards as well.
Yep.
Height is completely irrelevant for this Glenpool squad. As what a move on the take by Yaya Gibson. Hits the spin and the floater. She scored so many points in the paint.
Yeah, they've all hardly yeah. Other than 1-3 in the first quarter, they've all pretty much come in the paint.
On the attack, scoop shot won't go off the glass. Nice take by Lawson. Turning the corner. Yaya steps into a mid-range jumper. It's too strong, and the rebound this time hauled in by
Gibson.
I don't know how Yaya wound up with it. It was briefly in the hands of Reese Cushion. I was trying to figure out, Ricky, since I know you can hear us up there, if you may know, I don't need to hear an answer right now or anything, but we probably need to track down a third headset before this is done. I just don't know how we're going to do that. Callie back on offense. Wing three dialed up off the front iron. Rattles around, tipped, and finally controlled by Jenna Lawson. Skipped around, looking to drive inside. Jump stop. Pull up. Jay knocked down. Nice shot. Winnie Wood, the sophomore.
Yeah, that's a nice job right there.
Top of the key. Little spin move. 5:27 to play. It's a 28-point Glenpool lead, 70-42, and a tie-up going to be called. Possession arrow will favor the Lady Warriors. What did I just spill? Oh, I'm knocking stuff over. I'm glad I drank it. Don't laugh at me. If I survive this week, it's a miracle. If you survive this week, it's a miracle. Emma Pringle. Crossover inside, dishes out. Wing three lined up, nearly banked in. Fight for the board. Pringle's got it. Pringle's been rebounding very well.
Pringle's getting some boards right now.
Ooh, Spears on the drive and strip loose.
That's hit by the coal train.
That is.
See how I snuck that in there?
I like that. That was a nice plug. But I think we're going to see that through all 17 of these games of the Midwest Elite Showcase. When you get to this level of basketball, like, it's physical. It's going to be physical.
These are all teams that's coming from urban areas and stuff, man, where it's a little bit rougher.
Little floater on the run off the front iron, falls home for Jana Lawson. So Glenpool got some of their younger girls in there right now. That's Layla Thomas running the point. Reach-in foul going to be called against, I believe, Jana Lawson.
Yeah, looking down this roster here, man, a lot of these teams come from around cities or in different cities, so basketball's played a little different in some of those areas. A little bit rougher.
Oh, in the corner, Pringle somehow able to keep her balance, but it's stolen, taken away by Ella Berger. On the fast break, it's Wood, pull-up jumper off the iron, no good. Rebound fought, tipped, and eventually corralled, fouled after being controlled by Cameron Shedd. She gets ridden into the sideline. tell you what, these Lawson girls, and I mean this as a compliment, they all have this same expression to them when they play. It's like this locked-in focus.
Yeah, it's an intense look.
But it's something we've seen with this California program for a long time. I mean, this is serious work to them. When they show up to that gym, they have no friends. They're here to play basketball.
Well, they play there's a lot of tradition behind this California team, man. A lot of history.
Oh, strong take, and my goodness. A physical take by Spears.
I like
Excuse me, that's Cameron Shedd on the take. She is fouled and set down aggressively by Ella Berger. These Bergers got some height to them.
Yeah, she's pretty tall.
Ella, just a junior. Shedd's free throw. Off the iron, no good. 4:23 remaining. So this is game 1 of 17. If you haven't got your tickets, you can get them online. We've got the link up on the KS95 Facebook page. Second free throw off the back iron, no good. Tipped around. Shedd finally controls it. Drops it off to the corner. Working around. A deep three from the volleyball line. My goodness. She pulled that one from Glenpool as it's knocked down by Autumn Spears. But a three the other way. Was that Dunham with the shot?
I believe so, Dunham.
73-47. Another volleyball line three. This one won't go, but the offensive board nearly flipped up and in. It'll go out of bounds. They'll say last touch by the Lady Pintos. Listen, the first one I thought was a fluke, but I'm starting to think that's Autumn Spears' range if she launched a second.
That's a...
Cali back on offense, trailing by 26. Around the outside, drive, little floater off the run, too strong off the back iron. The rebound hauled in by Mesky Proctor. And she gets a foul for her trouble and should be shooting free throws. You know, this game's actually went pretty quick.
Yes, it has.
Coach's voice carries very well across the gym.
Coach's voice is very, very good. A nice baritone.
First free throw off the back iron and falls home for Proctor. 74-47. 3:40 to play in this fourth quarter. Second free throw. Lined up. Off the front iron, no good, and the rebound hauled in. Well, but restolen by Proctor. Now maybe restolen, maybe a reach-in foul. Everybody's fighting for this one. Nellie Bestian in there mixing it up. I think they're going to go ahead and get Glenpool for the foul. We'll get Proctor for it, and that'll send Ellie to the free throw line. First free throw is short. Second free throw is short as well. Tired legs there, I believe. I tell you what, there is nothing easy in this game as they're fighting for everything right now.
Cali doesn't play like they're down by 20 points, do they? I mean, they are still clawing.
Owensboro coach.
Tune out for Morris and both teams to be playing for the state championship. Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Dude, that's crazy.
In which game is that?
Owensboro Catholic, who we play tomorrow, they're playing the state championship tomorrow in football as well in Kentucky.
Wow, that's awesome. So tomorrow when Tipton plays Owensboro, it's a steal. California Lawson on the run out. Shot won't go. Rebound hauled in by Glenpool. Tomorrow when Tipton plays Owensboro, their girls are going to have one thing in common as the shot won't go for Glenpool. Bodies hit the floor again. But when they play each other, they're both going to have in the back of their minds, man, we can't wait to check in on our boys because both of their boys' teams are going to be playing for a state championship this week.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Small world after all.
I'm excited about the Tipton boys, man, on Friday. I wish I could just skip school and be up here.
I mean, I'm not your boss, but go for it.
No, but I mean, I want to see them finish the deal.
First free throw off the back iron won't go. I believe that's Ella Berger at the line. Her second free throw falls. 74-48, 26-point lead for Glenpool. Glenpool on the attack. Handling the ball is Layla Thomas as she draws the reach and foul. Now she's going to shoot free throws. These last 4 minutes kind of been our longest stretch of the game. But you get some of your second-string players in there, you're going to have a little more of that.
Gibson's working a nice little thing the girls on the bench, the Glenpool bench over there's got going.
Boy, they are very excited. Or, huh? Oh, that's cool. Layla Thomas with her first varsity point. How many players get their first varsity point in a different state? That's going to make for a great story someday. Yeah, first time I ever scored varsity was in another state. Oh, my apologies. It's Owensboro Catholic. We've got to get that straight for now. Tomorrow, it's Owensboro Catholic because Owensboro is actually their biggest rival. So if we call them that on air, they may fight us. So to be clear, Owensboro Catholic tomorrow. 3 launched from the corner and splashed home for Glenpool. Autumn Spears with the bucket. 79-50, 29-point game. Callie back on offense. Lawson, top of the key, shot fake. Looks to drive through the lane. Floater, too strong off the back iron. Rebound tipped around, controlled by Callie again, but then taken away by Glenpool. Glenpool looks to run. Layla Thomas with it. Layla turning the corner, runner up and good.
Nice job bringing it down with that left hand.
And no one's more excited than the Glenpool bench. Once again, first points come in a different state. How cool is that? But a 3 on the other end, Jana Lawson. We're seeing some freshmen scoring back and forth here.
Yeah, I like this. You're kind of getting to see a little glimpse of the future here.
And a timeout called by Glenpool, just enough so that they can go ahead and get a substitution in here. As checking into the game is Kinley Kirk, 5'11 junior. Because they didn't have enough height.
Yeah, they didn't have enough height, so we're going to put a little bit more in.
Coming off the screen. Mid-range, pulled up for Glenpool. Halfway down, wouldn't go. Rebound pulled in by Lawson. It was a nice look from Rogers, just couldn't get it to go. Back the other way, Lawson gets the middle of the paint, holds the pivot, turnaround jumper off the back iron, and falls home. Telling you, if she's from California and her last name's Lawson, she can get a bucket.
Yes, she can.
81-55, 1:29 to play. Corner 3, high, Archer. Too strong off the back iron. Rebound by Callie. They're out and running. Pass ahead. Berger, left hand off the glass, laid up and in. Ella Berger, the junior, with the bucket.
Nice job getting out running the floor for Berger.
Glenpool back on offense. It's a steal. Jana Lawson with the steal, running the fast break right hand, and it's blocked. What a recovery. Swatting the shot, Kinley Kirk.
That's what height does for you.
Callie inbound under their own basket. They toss it into the corner, out at the wing. The short corner, Lawson fighting through. Contact, count it, and a foul. Strong take, Kinsley Lawson. Once again, just a sophomore.
Yeah, that's her 8th point in this quarter alone.
Lawson with a 3-point opportunity. Her free throw is up and falls good. So it's back to a 20-point game as we hit, 21-point game, excuse me, as we go under a minute to play. Oh, nice quick crossover by Proctor. Dishes it to the corner, thought about the 3, ran off the line, though inside, and the ball just taken away by Lawson. Lawson has had a nice 4th quarter. Kinsley Lawson left side, floater just short. Proctor the board, it's knocked loose. Last touch by the Lady Pintos out of bounds, and it'll go back to the Lady Warriors. You know, this makes more sense. Glenpool is the Warriors. We should have known that the 5'4 player would be so good. You know, I mean, just like the Warriors have Steph Curry, this kind of makes sense. Going to the block. Kicked out to the corner, out to the wing. Deep 3, high, Archer. It draws front iron. Rebound, Callie. They want to run with 18 seconds left. Attacking on the right side of the floor underneath the baseline, looking to skip it to the opposite side. Lawson has it, steps in, step back, goes to the corner. 10 seconds to play. Top of the key, 3 dialed up, off the back iron, no good. Rebound fought for, tipped around, saved back in the corner, still loose, finally corralled. Got to get the shot off for the buzzer, and it won't fall. So Glenpool out of Oklahoma wins this opening round matchup, or wins this first matchup, I should say. 81-60. Your post-game show is coming up. We'll find out who walks away with the first MVP award of the Midwest Elite Showcase. You're watching at MoSportsZone.com.
The Tipton Latham Bank is a locally owned and operated full-service independent community bank serving the area since 1906. The Tipton Latham Bank N.A. is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. The Tipton Latham Bank is a proud supporter of local high school athletics. Stop by the Tipton or Latham branch or visit TiptonLathamBank.com.
Cliff House Buildings offers a diverse range of high-quality products designed to meet the needs of builders, DIY enthusiasts, and homeowners alike. At Cliff House Buildings, you'll find storage buildings, portable restrooms, toolboxes, utility cabinets, gates, construction items, including mini excavators, skid steer attachments, and more. Financing is available, so stop by Cliff House Buildings on the north end of Lorry next to the Dollar General, or check out their website, cliffhousebuildings.com. Cliff House Buildings. Call 1-800-474-7182.
Almost everyone in the lake area believes the winter sales myth that sales drop off drastically for the colder months.
Not Mythbuster Patty McNally with RE/MAX Lake of the Ozarks. Call or email her to find out the surprisingly high percentage of sales from November through February for the past 4 winters.
Wow, her QR code took me to some great listings.
Reach out to Patty for that amazing percentage, whether selling or buying or just curious. Call 573-434-2000 or Patty McNally at remax.net. She's a proud supporter of girls basketball everywhere.
And we're back with our post-game show as Glenpool defeats California in the first of 17 games here at the Midwest Elite Showcase. And, I mean, Jason, this game really put the elite in Midwest Elite Showcase. I was nothing shy of impressed with both these squads, but especially this Glenpool high school squad out of Oklahoma, man. They can really play some ball.
Yeah, they got some great players and got some good young players coming, too. They may not have height all over the place. I mean, they got a couple talls, but man, they got some the most energetic kids I think I've seen in a long time.
We're waiting. We're going to get an MVP presentation here in just a moment, but I will tell you, this was not an easy award to give out. We were kind of guessing in between the break, like, who do we go to, because you got some options here. But in the same breath, I will say this for the Lady Pintos. I thought they played very, very well. That first quarter, I felt like they got blitzed a little bit. You're playing with a different speed and caliber of team. But they actually were able to go toe-to-toe for the most part the entire second half.
Yeah, they did. Excuse me.
That's a new note.
It's the coal train, man. Need another drink. No, they played pretty well. I mean, coming in here and playing a big school out of a big town, they didn't back down. I thought they represented quite well.
Yeah, I was very impressed, and I expect a lot of big
they
things.
got some good young players, too.
Yeah, I expect some big things out of them going forward, for that matter. This is a young California squad. Standout to me, by the way, if I had to pick one, would most definitely be Emily Berger, just a junior. She was battling down low with a couple of 6-footers, one a D1 volleyball player, and Berger never really backed off at all.
No, she played tough down there. I think the little Wood girl, I like watching her play a little bit. Of course, that's Jamie Williams' niece. That'd be Ryder's cousin, so we'll probably explain a little bit there.
That actually does. That makes a lot of sense.
But, yeah, there's just a lot of good young players.
Now, it was quite the battle. We're waiting to get our MVP out here in just a moment. And Myra Class over here coming over, just trying to shake up our drinks a little bit. Myra was probably out there reminiscing herself as she –
irrelevant in the whole game.
What's that?
She was irrelevant in the whole game with the shot
Yeah,
clock.
no, Myra was the most Myra was the most irrelevant person in the gym tonight because she was the shot clock operator. And Myra, how many shot clock violations did we have? Did we have them ever get within 15 seconds of a shot clock violation? Oh, they got to 12.
Got to 12. Hey,
well, I'm glad that you were ready for it.
That
what
was
would
a good
we
job
have done?
of paying attention, though. You got to give her credit.
I can't give her a hard time, as Myra, I believe, is going to be on the shot clock for every game for this Midwest Elite Showcase. And eventually, a team is going to get close to it, and she'll let us know when.
I don't know, Colton. I don't know if any of these teams came up here to play with shot clocks.
I don't believe they did. So I'm waiting to see. I thought maybe we were going to get a presentation. We might just have to pass on that until the next round. I would really hate to not be able to recognize the player, but – you know, I also know things occur. We'll hold on just a little bit longer to find out. But a reminder, we will be back tomorrow as we still have a couple boys games to start the evening, and we'll have those for you at we'll have the Versailles. What would that be? I was trying to think. That's the Versailles.
Chamois.
Versailles versus Chamois.
Yeah.
Consolation. That's the word that I could not come up with. We'll have that for you at MoSportsZone.com. Then tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, it is Glenpool back in action versus Bishop Miege. Then at 8:30, it'll be Owensboro Catholic out of Kentucky taking on the Lady Cardinals from here in Tipton. And I promise you right now, you're going to see a dogfight tomorrow when Owensboro Catholic and the Tipton Lady Cards do battle.
Yeah, that's going to be a great one.
All right, we're going to get them in here now as we get ready for our presentation. Our MVP of this game, and it was a tough one. It's a couple good options here, but it's actually going to go to Tyra McKinney. I mean, what a ball game she played here as Mr. Carvajal going to get her set up. And Miss McKinney, we'll just get you to come right back here if you can and get you set up with a headset. I mean, what a game we saw out here. Get you mic'd up here. Tyra, what a game. Congratulations on winning the first ever MVP. I mean, this is the inaugural Midwest Elite Showcase, and you've got the first. How'd you feel about your team here this evening?
I think we definitely came in here with lots of energy. We did have a long bus ride today, 6 hours.
Wow.
So it was a long day, but I'm just glad we came out here and gave it everything that we got.
It seems like your Lady Warrior squad has one speed, and that's 100 miles per hour. What is Coach telling you before the game that gets you playing that way?
I mean, every day we practice 100% all the time. Like, there's no breaks, no nothing. And our goal every game is just to be faster than the other team.
Well, you definitely live up to that goal. I don't know your final stat line. I know you had to have been in the realm of a 2020 game here again this evening. And I'll be totally transparent with you. We were trying to figure out, do we give the MVP to you? Very much deserving. Yaya Gibson was also in the conversation. Talk a little bit about your 5'4" guard that plays like she's 6'3".
Yaya, she's definitely one of a kind. I absolutely love Yaya all the time. She's not only the best point guard I know, also the best teammate, always pushing everyone to be their best. And she's just a great leader all the time.
How cool is it, by the way, for you girls to get to just travel randomly to Missouri and play all these teams from around the country? I mean, when did you guys first hear about this, and what are your thoughts on this event?
We learned about it towards the beginning of the season, and obviously we were super-duper excited. Like, we've never been this far, and it was just a great opportunity to come and play against other teams.
Now, when you guys get back to Oklahoma, I mean, obviously you guys are going to have some pretty big goals as you're a very talented squad. What is the season goal for the Lady Warriors?
Yeah, so last year we did fall short in the quarterfinals, I believe, like just short to go to state. So this year we definitely want to get back there, and we want to bring it home.
I believe you guys have a very good shot. I was extremely impressed. I do have to ask, the bench was going pretty crazy as we saw the freshman Thomas hitting the free throw. What was up with that reaction?
Layla, she's also one of the sweetest, best teammates as well, and those were actually her first varsity points. So we were super-duper excited for her, and she's ecstatic.
That might be the first time I've ever heard of someone's first varsity points coming in another state.
Yeah, we were super hyped for her. Last game she was shooting, just couldn't get them to fall. So this game we were super excited she got to score.
Well, once again, congratulations on being the inaugural MVP of the Midwest Elite Showcase here this evening. I know we'll get to see you guys in action again, but do you have any final thoughts on this game or anything you just want to say about your team or to anyone listening at home?
I'm super proud of the way that we played tonight, and I'm super excited to play again tomorrow and hopefully play even harder. And I just want to say hi to everyone watching at home, and hopefully we can come back safely and just have fun while we're here.
Well, it's a pleasure watching you play. Congratulations again, Miss McKinney, and we look forward to calling your game tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right, that is Tyra McKinney, the inaugural MVP here at the Midwest Elite Showcase as she posts a phenomenal game. I mean, that had to have been a 2020 stat line by the time all was said and done. Jason, anytime you see 20 and 20 on the board, you know you've done something right.
You don't see that very often out of a high school kid by any means, so, yeah, that was a great job.
Speaking of those stats, can you give us a quick rundown from both teams what the scoring looked like?
Let's go, who you want first?
Let's start with California.
Let's go Cali first. I'll just go in order here of the roster. Jenna Lawson had 3. Ella Berger had 3. Winnie Wood had 15. Kinsley Lawson with 12. Emily Berger, tough night, played tough down there, 8. Reese Cushion, 5. And Peyton Dunham with 12.
Very nice night offensively for the Lady Pintos. And how about the Lady Warriors? What'd their scoring look like?
The Warriors, everybody scored but one kid. That's pretty good right there. Emma Pringle with 4. Avery Allen with 3. Yaya Gibson with an impressive 28 points and I don't know how many rebounds, but probably pushing 12 to 15 rebounds as well for 5'4". Misha Proctor, 4. We have Layla Thomas with 4. That would actually be her first points of her varsity career.
Yes.
4 of them, so good for that little young lady. What we have here, Cameron Shedd, 2. Autumn Spears, 3. Cheyenne Hooks with 3. Faith Rogers with 9. And then Tyree McKinney, 22 points and 20-plus rebounds and just an unbelievable game, and a very nice young lady. Listening to her talk there.
Yeah, she's
going to have a bright future ahead of her.
I was very impressed. Very well spoken, very respectful young woman, and she plays so hard on the court. It was so much fun.
Talked a lot about everybody other than herself, and that's what I like to hear out of kids.
Absolutely. It's a well-coached squad with some very nice, respectful young ladies. Very impressed with them. And if you want to see that Glenpool, Oklahoma squad again tomorrow, you can. At 7 o'clock, they're going to be battling it out with Bishop Miege out of Kansas. That's a program amongst programs. And then at 8:30, speaking of a couple programs, it's going to be Owensboro Catholic. Once again, got to emphasize Owensboro Catholic. We found out tonight their rivals are Owensboro, so I got to call them the full name. All the way, they drove from Kentucky because they heard the Redbirds from Tipton were talking a little smack. So we're going to see the Tipton ladies and Owensboro
let that
Catholic.
Get out there. There's just some locker room material.
Coach Culpepper's the kind that he would put that out there just to spice up the game. But that one will be at 8:30. We'll have a couple boys games before. But once again, starting tomorrow night at 7 o'clock, we'll have back-to-back games here from the Midwest Elite Showcase. Jason, any final thoughts before we wrap this up?
I just think it's been a fun first night, and this is just going to get better and better and better. So this is awesome, man.
I couldn't agree more. Once again, nothing but love to the whole staff here at Tipton High School, especially to Steve Carvajal, the mad scientist behind all of this. Ricky, our producer here this evening. We've had Britt on the camera. Jason, it's always a pleasure, and we got a lot more games to do.
Yeah, heck yeah, brother.
All right, I'm Colton Taylor, and this has been opening night of the Midwest Elite Showcase right